Welcome to this evening's game, where there's a big sense of anticipation around the stadium. The crowd's ready, the viewers are ready. Are you ready, Trevor?
Thanks, Peter. Well, the teams are ready, the managers are ready, and
a match that could shape up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutrals. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter down the right-hand channel. He's cut the ball back to the edge of the area. Ball held on to there. Won a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? Wins possession to stop the attack. Van Persie. Senderos. Here's Torre. Well won there. Is there room for a shot? The keeper comes and collects it. Lienberg and Torre. Sigon. No way through. A lovely ball through. Punched away. Tied it up by the keeper. Here's Torre. Deliberate foul.
that's well cut out.
Cesc Fabregas. And Rosicki. Here's Gallas. Chaps it neatly. Wonderful defending there. 15 minutes have passed. Saha. Whoop, flag was up. Just offside then, he'd strayed off the last man. The referee's assistant was pretty alert then. Defence struggling to deal with this play down the left. What will he conjure up now? Cristiano Ronaldo. Henry. All one here. This man's dangerous on the cross. Can he find the space? Bad challenge there, free kick given. Really stopped in his tracks there. A decent ball in could open the score. Can he find half a yard here? No, that was never going to go in.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Saha. Lienberg. He has to do better than that. And Gallas down the left-hand channel. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Henry! Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy. Neville. He has to do better than that. No, it's been snuffed out. Reads it well. Cesc Fabregas. And Henry. Kept it well, still on the attack. Well read. Rosicki. Here's Torre. And Rosicki. Win the ball back. Rosicki. Van Persie. Cesc Fabregas. Here's Henry. Henry! That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though.
I have to say the man marking was poor there. Letting him get a clear shot in like that.
It'll soon be half-time, and neither side really looks like scoring here before the break. Cristiano Ronaldo. Carrick. Here's Hensey. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Neville down the right flank, got the all-important touch on the ball there. Rosicki and Gallas. Kleb. Rosicki. They're in possession down the right flank.
Well, there's some good marking that won the ball back there, but there's a corner now to defend.
Can they make it? They've won another corner. To the target in the middle. And Alan Smith. The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. So Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
It's quite tight, Peter. I think if they can just retain possession for longer, then they really stand a chance of winning this one.
No goals then, it's 0-0 and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off, but how will this one pan out? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Will he get a shot away? Van Persie. Henry. Here's Alan Smith. He's carried the ball forward. Fletcher. Can he shoot? Well, it came off the defender there. Plays it short to a teammate. He's looking for the target. Will he put it away? Alan Smith! Flag up, caught offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. They win possession. Finds a teammate. They're defending well, very well indeed. And Hensey was in the right place to intercept that one. Caught in defence, real chance here. Turns defence into attack there. Can he keep it going? He's on the rampage. Showed his defensive quality there. Lienberg. Torre. Stopped him illegally, free kick. Really stopped in his tracks there. Rooney. Win the ball back. Here's Rosicki. Lienberg. Looking around for support. Stop the attack well. Park. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now inside the penalty area. Off target. He's sent it wide of the left post.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking for support. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Can he find the space? Stopped him well there. Looking for support now. Gallas. Sigon. Torre. Here's Ljungberg. He continues his run down the right. Can he shoot? Van Persie concedes a free kick in a dangerous area here. 4 players to choose from. In comes the cross. The ball's out for a goal kick. Here's Ferdinand. Almost 75 minutes have gone. He's carried the ball forward. The through ball sets up the attack. Real chance here. And it's in! A stunning goal with his right. That could decide it. 30 minutes played in the second half. That has been coming for a long while now. They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from a fan's point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
Free kick conceded in a promising position here. It's a good try.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
And Torre. Gallas. Here's Fleb. And Van Persie. Here's Gilberto Silva. What can he do here? Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Latched onto that through ball. Can he find the space? Rooney! Goal! They're in such a commanding position. Struck it with his right foot. That's the cushion they needed. So perhaps they'll take their foot off the throttle a bit now. They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Their only option is to throw everything forward and just hope it pays off.
The clock counting down. And Henry. Ljungberg bursts through. Wins the ball, great defending. Here's Hense. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Looking around for support.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Can he hit the target?
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Scholes. Gets it in space. Rooney! It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot.
It's very difficult to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
Up goes the roar and the match is over.